right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing well, thank you. And it is good to have you all. It's good to see you all, right? Good to have everyone here. Let me get you in and let's see what's going on. Oh, let's see. Hello, Yvonne and Lisa, TJ, Selena, Brianna, welcome. Beautiful Aries, from one beautiful Aries to another. Blue Nile, hi. Anna, Tashera, Sadra, Isaac. Isaac, what are you doing? Chanel. Hey, Chanel. What's going on? I am going to start off right there tonight. I am. This would have really been a great question for Kipper night last night, right? Hey, CM, hi. Chanel, you're being nosy. You're never being nosy. This is this is the show for you. It's the place I expect you at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Mountain Time. Hi, Yvonne. I see you would like another Kipper reading tonight. You liked those cards, did you? You did. I did too. I really do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to... I don't want to replace Lenormand. Maybe one week it's Lenormand and one week it's Kipper? Or do we just take a whole nother night out and have it Kipper night? Kipper readings. Yeah, I put the music back in. I thought, you know what? I haven't played music in a long time. And I always have the credits down in the show description because a really good friend of mine did all the music for me. Yeah, he did all the music. You can find it all on YouTube, but yeah, he did all the music. So I feel bad that I haven't been using it for a while, but it's really great background. It is really great. I know you're in your hospital bed. I have to say, I heard that there was quite an incident with you, mister. Yeah. So, all right, Isaac, here we go. So your question, of course, is, should you ask for a long-term commitment? Well, the Six of Pentacles tells me all about having a gift and being thankful for it, right? You have something that feels like a gift to you. It feels like a gift. And you have got to be extremely grateful for that, right? I have to say, that is all, that's what this Six of Pentacles is all about. It's also about giving. So, yes, you receive because you get the gift, right? You get that kindness as well, and you're thankful, but you also have to return back, right? You have to return some of it back. You got to give back, right? Always. Giving back is important. You go from from the 6 to the 7 of Swords to the 8 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords says that you're a very confident person. You're a very confident guy. And I have to say, you feel like this is a time in your life where you need to be rescued by someone. You need that rescue. Usually it would be the shoe on the other foot, where you would be the rescuer, But I gotta think, with all the stuff that's happened, right? We all know that you were in a bad car accident, because Chanel was here that night and she was quite hysterical, unfortunately, and she told us all. And so, so knowing that, I have to say that you are not the rescuer. You are the person that needs to be rescued, because right now you are tied down to a place that you just don't want to be. And well, that's easy to figure out, right? You just told me you're bored, and this is telling me you're tied down to somewhere you don't want to be. You're stuck somewhere that you don't want to be. You can't get to the places you want to go. Well, that's an easy one. That's a no-brainer, right? So the High Priestess says, you have to understand everybody's feelings, right? You have to understand how everyone is feeling around you and how empathetic everyone has been for you, right? Everybody has, I can't say I feel your pain, because I don't know what your pain is. I know that it's bad, but I don't know exactly what it is. So I can't say that in an honest way, but I can empathize with you and say, I am very sorry that you're going through all this pain, and I can truly mean that, right? And I think everybody up and down the chat is willing to say that, right? They are all sorry for what you had to go through. It was terrible. And of course, we've all been thinking and praying for you. So that was important. Now, I know none of this has answered your question, has it? Well, the first one kind of did a little bit, and this did too a little, right? You want to be rescued. You want to give, and you're thankful for everything that you have. But the Nine of Pentacles is the big finale of this reading. And I have to say, if you're looking to find out truthfully if you should ask for a long-term commitment, the answer is yes, because you would achieve success, because I think she would say yes. And I think you would feel so much better inside, right? You're laying in a hospital bed. You can't move anywhere, right? You're not going anywhere. And you are, I hate to say it, but you're most likely depressed, right? You hurt, I'm sure, all over. You are sore and hurt all over. And having people come see you and doing things like that, well, that's not what everybody always wants when they're in a hospital. However, you have to remember, again, who has been giving all that time? Who do you really need to be thankful for? And what do you need to be thankful for? And who is going to rescue you? Well, whoever this person is, you need to snatch them up. Yeah, after surgery, yeah. You need to snatch this person up. You have to understand that this person that we're talking about back here, now I'm not mentioning names, of course. I'm not mentioning any names. You just, insert a name. But yeah, it's all about, you would achieve success. You would feel that happiness inside, and you would be satisfied with the outcome forever, right? For the rest of your life. And if you keep driving like this, it's not going to be very long. Keep that up. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I swear. I'm very sorry for your accident, and it is very terrible. It really is. It was quite devastating to Chanel. And I have to tell you, it was, when she was telling it, it was very devastating to me. You can ask anyone. It was a very, very emotional night here at the show. But that's the story. That's the story. That's what you get. All right, Isaac? That's what I'm sharing with you. And that is exactly what the cards are telling me and exactly what you should do. Oh, Chanel. Yvonne. Sorry. You want a Kipper reading, do you? Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, I will do one for you. Only because you asked really nice. So, you would like to have a family or a reading regarding your family situation. You got to remember, you got to put this into perspective. I am still new at these cards. I am still new at these. Yes. Also, Isaac, I did. I heard that, other than Chanel, of course, I heard that your parents were a huge help as well to you. So that's nice. It's good to have that family, right? To have that family contact, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't have that. They don't have the opportunities like you have to have a family that is there for them, who's close to them, and who cares enough to be there for them. Right? Unfortunately, that's the difficulty of family sometimes. But yes, I do know that again, Chanel had mentioned that your family was there and that they were being very, very supportive. And they were really helping. They helped you, of course, and they also helped her a lot. They kept her in contact, and that's good. That was important, right? I think that should be important to you. It would feel, to me, that would be an important thing. All right, Kipper reading for you, Yvonne. Let me get rid of your question because it takes up too much room, but this is about your family situation. And I think your family situation right now is all about relationships, right? It's all about all of the relationships that are going on at one time in your family. Everybody's got a different separate relationship, and they all have different dynamics. And that's a huge, huge thing. That's really what's going on. I think the facts are, everybody in the family is at a crossroads. They're on a pathway. This is a pathway to find some guidance. I think there's guidance here. I think there's going to be something you can do to find out and to really figure out what way to go, right? It's almost like crossroads. It's almost like the Two of Swords, where you have to make a choice. Which way do you go? You're stuck at a spot and you don't know which way to go. It is a long, winding road. And I have to say, that's where you are right now with your family, I believe. I think that the illusions in your life right now are that some people in the family are working extremely hard, and it's very, they're doing very difficult and tedious work. And well, I don't really think that's true. That's just an illusion. That's just something that someone is putting on for everyone. I believe there is that whole idea of there's someone who has something wrong with them that has to do with, bad health, of course, can be a lot of things, but bad health card in Kipper is not about a lot of things, but it can be about things, because I have to say, to me, it feels like, this could be an issue with problems, mental issues, as well as physical issues. And I think somebody in the family, again, we're asking about the family. So I think someone in the family is definitely feeling some type of mental illness. They're going through something mental right now, something that's manifested in their mind, in their brain, and it's not easy. It's not easy to get past. And I don't think, here again, you need to just forget that there's going to be all this money coming in, right? Yeah. Yep. This is all for show. It's all for show, and there's nothing behind it. It's an illusion. It's like magic. But yeah, there's no, again, it's time. You have to forget the idea that there's going to be this sudden happening that's going to make everybody happy, right? Nothing is going to happen really quickly, all of a sudden, that is going to make everyone happy. So you have to forget about that, right? Right now, you have to realize that someone in the family, the person in the family who is, having mental issues. Again, I go with mental issues on this because that's what I'm really feeling. And I think that person needs to hit rock bottom before they can get up, right? You got to go sometimes, I shouldn't say all the time, but sometimes you have to get all the way to the bottom before you can start working your way back up. It's definitely not, it's not you. This is not you, Yvonne. I do see that there is a younger woman in the family who is going to be very helpful, who is going to be very, this is somebody who is, like I said, very helpful, very much the family person. It's not like, it's tough to explain sometimes some of this because again, I'm quite new at this and at Kipper, and some of the meanings I know them, but I know them to a point, but some of it not so sure. But yeah, this is all about someone younger, someone who is helpful to you, helpful to the family, and who's going to make life easier, or going to try to make life easier. And I think there's someone else, an older man, someone above you, right? A parent, a grandparent, a father. This would be a man, of course, because it is the mature man. So it has to be a man. It'd be a father, grandfather type figure, an uncle, something to that point, something to that, like that. That is going to be someone who is very helpful. That's going to be the person who is very, very helpful to this whole situation. They're the ones who are going to have to hold everything together. No matter what happens, no matter how things are, good, bad, or indifferent, this mature man, this person who is older and, again, above you, is the person who is going to have to really take over and make the decisions, the tough decisions in the family. And that's what I get for you, Yvonne. That's what I'm getting. I hope that made sense. I hope I was not too vague with the meanings of the cards and the points and the places that they and what they had to do with, because again, this is this is new. It is new to me. It is quite new. So, yeah. Now, I don't know who it could be that's younger than you and really helpful to you all the time. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I don't know who that could be. I'm not sure. The cards didn't come right out with a name, right? Because cards never tell you a name. There's no names on them. But it is someone younger, someone helpful. I can't imagine who it is. So, Lisa, what's going on? How are you? I hope you're doing all right. So you guys are digging the music being back, huh? I got to get that. I got to do that more often. I got to do this every night now again, is keep the music playing, because I really think it's great in the background. I think it's, it really sets a cool mood. It's a great soundtrack to the show, right? It's a great soundtrack for this show. I think so. So, Lisa, right now you are very, very sensitive to things going on in your life. You are, you've got walls up, right? You've got people that are trying to protect you. You are, you're trying to hide yourself. You just are in secure mode, right? You want to secure yourself. You want to, you don't want to have to, I don't know, maybe it's, you're a little bit defiant right now. I think that defiance is actually going to build your confidence and make you successful in the things that are going on in your life right now. Of course, you're looking for guidance on where do you go? What do you do next? What am I going to do? How do I get through here? You need guidance, right? And of course, that's why you come here. You come here for guidance, and I get that. I understand that, and I truly, truly appreciate it. I do see where things are, old ways are ending, but new ways will be starting. New ways will be beginning, and you, being the free, adventurous spirit that you are, you personally are going to come through all of this unscathed. You're, as hurt as you are here, you're still going to come out of this. You personally will come out of this okay. Because no matter how much it affects you, you're stronger than whatever it is. You are stronger. You just need a little guidance every once in a while. And that makes you successful. That shows you all of this support around you. And there's a lot of support there. So, something to think about. Yes, Yvonne and Lisa. I was talking about Lisa when I said a younger girl who was helpful. All right, that is who I meant. Yes, absolutely. And I have to say, Yvonne, and I'm not joking. When the mature man came up as the, at the end, and I said that this person really is going to be the one that has to kind of take over and make the big, difficult decisions, I right away knew that was your dad. Absolutely knew that was going to be your dad. So I completely agree with what you're saying. I could have come out and said it, and then you would have been like, yeah, you're right. And well, now you're telling me, and it seems like I'm just agreeing to agree. But you guys all know me. I do not lie to you. about anything here. And those were my thoughts when I was saying those things, and those were the people I was thinking of. So, just like I told Isaac, you have to, sometimes maybe you got to read between the lines of my readings. If you read between the lines, you never know. There's a little more meaning in there somewhere. Only, the only time ever that I am a very deep person is when I do this show. TJ, what's going on? How are you, my friend? I gotta say, okay, so you are just looking for a general read, and that's good. I just want to make sure I had the question right. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, you are at a loss of everything. You feel completely lost. You feel very isolated. You're here all by yourself. There is just nothing else around, and that's how you feel. Like there's no one and nothing around that you can, you're in mourning, right? It's almost like someone has died. Someone's passed away on you. I don't know that that's the truth. I don't think somebody's passed away recently. I know your grandfather back in June. I remember that, but I don't think someone's passed away. I just think you are just that sad, right? The same sadness you would have if something like that happened. Your grandfather didn't die in June, though. It was May, I think. I actually think it was May. We talked about it. Well, either way, I got to tell you, I'm close, one way or the other. So things are ending. Things are ending, and that's just a fact. Death and rebirth, right? Death is the end of something, and I can't change it. You can't change that fact. You can't change the fact that something is ending. But something new is starting, right? Something new is going to start. I don't think your isolation it's not going to be forever. It's going to be for as long as you need it to be. It's going to be as long as you want it to be. And I have to say, it's going to be a while. It is going to be a little while. More than you would know. Definitely more than you would know. But I have to say, you're someone who is going to be able to get back your life. And, I think that's going to be a big thing for you. You have to, there's going to be a part where you have to get back into the swing of life. And I just, it's tough. I know it's tough. And I'm telling you stuff that's probably, you're thinking, nope, never going to happen. Just never going to happen. Right? Because this sadness looks so bad that you never think that you could be like this again. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's how you feel. But I got to tell you, there's a lot of people around you. There's a lot of people around you who are really caring about you right now. Right? They've always been friendly. They've always been friendly. They've always been very loving and accepting of you. They're also very warm, right? You feel the warmth around you from them. And these are the people that are going to, basically the Queen of Wands is the person who gives the pep talks. They are the person at the pep rally, and they get out there and they make everybody cheer, right? They are like the head cheerleader, make everybody feel good. And this is what everyone around you is doing right now. They are trying their best, no matter, it may be futile, right? It might be. But they are still doing their best to try to help you and raise you up just little bits at a time. Because that's what it takes, right? Little bits at a time. Small baby steps to get that confidence back, to reclaim your life. The Queen of Swords tells me, the reason for this sadness and isolation is because someone has become very distant, very cold. They've become very independent and emotionally detached from you completely. So that's what I get for you, TJ. All right? That's definitely what I'm getting for you. I hope that makes sense. All right. Well, my goodness. Some crazy heavy readings. Whew. All right. Selena, how are you? I hope you're well. It's nice to have you here always. Your boyfriend and you have been struggling with how you communicate with each other. So what can you do to make it better? All right. Well, my communication deck is Anna.K, right? That's definitely my deck about communication. So let's see if I can find something good in here that's going to help you communicate better. Maybe I'll find something that'll help me shuffle better. Oh. All right, let's see what we get for you, Selena. Sorry, I dropped a card. That's what took so long. And everybody knows you can't do good tarot readings if you're a few cards short of a full deck. All right. What can you do to communicate better? Seems like a simple question, right? Just talk. Just talk to each other, right? That seems so simple, but that's not it. That's not what I'm getting here. That's just me being silly, I guess. I don't know. I think the way to really do this is because you guys don't live together, right? I don't think you live together. If I remember right, and I could be wrong, I could be completely wrong, but I think you told me that you guys don't see each other really often. You don't see, it's not like every single day. You don't see each other every day. You see each other maybe a couple times a week. Good night, Yvonne. See you tomorrow. I think you guys see each other, just maybe a couple times a week, maybe more on the weekends. I'm just trying to remember if that's right. I know there's someone, I know someone else that, has that where it's just weekends basically only. And I know who that is. Yeah, okay. So you don't see each other as much as you want. That's what I thought. All right, so I got it right. That's important because what the cards are telling me is you have got, the two of you, you're welcome, TJ. The two of you have to, the way to, I'm trying to think of ways to say it, right? The way to really start your communication better is through better texting. Believe it or not, I know. You wouldn't think that, but that is really what I'm seeing. The Page of Pentacles is all about a messenger or messages, right? And well, how else do you get messages to each other when you don't see each other? You text. You text each other, I'm sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Everybody texts everybody. My goodness, my grandmother was 94 years old in March when she passed away in March. She was 94. She would have been 95 in July. And she was texting still. So everybody texts. So I know you do. I know it. Don't tell me you don't, because that's not true. That's the way to start. That's really the way to start. It's got to be creative, though. It's all about creativity. Right? Just texting and, and saying, okay, oh, this is what's going on, or, this is what I wanted you to know. And it's just kind of short and sweet and to the point and all that stuff. You got to come up with really creative things. You got to come up with more creative ideas on what to say in those text messages. So that things are a little, so it's more interesting, right? It's got to be more interesting to read, or else, it's just another message. It's just another message that way. Take the time to put some passion into it, right? And I'm not just saying you, because it's a two-way street, right? It is always a two-way street. A relationship is a partnership, and it's 50-50. It's not 60-40, no 70-30s, none of that. It's 50-50. He has to do this just as much as you do. So, you share this with him, or I could share it with him. Tell him, come on to the show, please. Please come to the show. I'd love to talk. I would love to do readings for him. But yeah, that's what it is. You just have to find creative ways. Use your passion. Use the passion you have for each other, right? And then hold on to everything. Hold on to the stuff that you have. Hold on to the messages that you send to each other. Because then when you see each other, then that builds the communication. Because now you're already thinking more creative. You're already thinking about, okay, how can, now our communication is getting better through texting, so talking is going to be so much better. It just can't get any, right? It can't get any worse. You're thinking, maybe you're thinking that. You're thinking, I don't want anybody, I don't want to, I don't want to tell him lies. I don't want him to tell me lies, because that wouldn't help anything. That's not going to help the communication. That, don't be creative and make stuff up, of course. And well, sometimes same thing, right? But I definitely think, hold on to what you're learning here in this, and then use it in the actual face-to-face communications that you have when you do see each other. And I think this creativity and using this passion will make the face-to-face time even better. Right? Think outside the box. Use your energy, use your creativity, and use your charisma. That's the other word I'm looking for, right? But don't just make things up because it sounds like it's going to be good. Because then it's just not true. So that's what I get for you, Selena. Thank you. Whew. Oh, gosh. More cards on the floor. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you text, but it's how you comprehend each other's messages. Of course it is, right? If you don't really get the point, and texting is hard to get the point because there's no inflection. Right? When you talk to somebody, your voice changes up and down and, all kinds of things. But when you text, there's nothing. It's just words. So they can't hear that inflection. They can't feel it. But, you have to make them feel what you're sending. You have to make him feel what you are sending to him, and vice versa, right? You got to let him know the same thing. I know you're saying nice things to me, but I want to feel it when you say it. I want to feel it when you text it. Just like you were standing in front of me and saying it to me. You do have to be creative with him because like me, like I said, you lack passion sometimes in how you communicate. Yeah, and that's it. That's all it is. I mean, you definitely have the skills and the skill set to do this and make things better, and it'll get better, Selena. It really will. I am sure of it. Brianna, are you around? All right. Chanel, are you still here? You still here? Or did you leave? All right, Brianna. No, Chanel left. Brianna, you still here? I hope. Yes, Blue Nile voice notes. There you go. There you are, Brianna. Thank you for letting me know. So the guy you're seeing you think is not faithful. Are your suspicions right? That's all right. You're just listening to the messages, and that's great. The music will put you to sleep, right? The music will put you to sleep. Right, Brianna, if I tell you anything bad, remember my readings are only for entertainment purposes. And, you just have to take from them what you want. And everyone has free will. And anything I tell you can absolutely be changed by your own free will. Just saying. All right? So the Two of Wands tells me you are in control. You have to be in control. You got to be in control of this relationship. Right? You've got to take control of it. You have to have confidence in yourself and you. You have to have confidence in you. Do I point that way? Yeah. And that'll make things better for, again, just for you. It'll make things better. I think your boyfriend is, while he gives you a sense of security and gives you a sense of stability, I think on the other side, behind your back, right, is this heartache and heartbreak that's going on that you are not completely aware of. You have suspicions, and I have to say, right, this is all about heartbreak. And it also tells me that you will need to move on because there are going to be big changes in this relationship coming. So, unfortunately, Brianna, I have to think that yes, your suspicions are right, but that's just what I'm getting from cards. I don't know the guy you're seeing. I've never met him. I only, I can only do the readings and read and tell you what cards say. But you have to find out truth for yourself, right? That's something you have to do. Oh my. So, yep, you need to have proof that he can't deny because his actions are saying the same. Yeah, CM, that was tough, right? It's 3 of Swords and then the Tower right after it. And well, I think I hit it right on the head what those two cards would mean together like that, right? I hope. I am good, Anya. How are you? Hello, Barry Robinson. Are you still around, Barry Robinson? And did you have a question? Also, you too, Tamara Forever. Hello and welcome. You can absolutely ask a question. I choose questions at random, and donations do take priority. We have about 15 minutes left in the show, so I know I have been a little long-winded with my readings tonight. I just feel like there was a lot to say. I just felt like it, right? No question, just happy to watch. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And I would ask that you just subscribe. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But I do appreciate you staying and watching. Images, are you here? Images, you still around? Oh, good. You subbed a few days ago. Well, awesome. Thanks. I do appreciate that, Barry. I do. Welcome. If I have not welcomed you, welcome to the Night Reader Tarot show, Tarot Nights. And welcome to the Night Reader family. So, ooh, Anna.K, you're still here. That is a good thing. Images, I don't see you here still, and I have not heard. Lots going on at work. Anya, how's your dad doing? How is your dad doing? I'm imagining he's doing better because otherwise I think he would have come on here and talked about it right away. So I'm guessing that he's getting better, maybe slowly, but Maybe he just likes the attention and he's milking it a little. You think? Maybe. Who knows? All right. So, Anna, what's coming up in the next few months? I think a lot is coming up. You have a lot of things going on. There are a lot of things going on. However, you don't think you're going to ever get to any of them. You're not going to get to any of them if you continue to feel like you are tied down and stuck in one place. Because there's so many opportunities here for you over the next few months that you have to get past this. Right? Something is ending. I said this before. I said this during TJ's reading, that something is going to end. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but something in your life is going to end. Now, this could be a good thing. The death card can be a good thing. And a lot of times it turns out to be. Because, of course, death, after something ends, something begins. And, of course, something beginning is kindness and, giving and thankfulness. Being very thankful for the things you have and thankful that you can help other people. And I think that's what you really want to do, because that's going to build your confidence, that's going to build your self-esteem, and that's going to help you find your inner strength to make you really feel good about the next few months. This inner strength is going to help you break these bonds and open up all of these opportunities for you. So death, just because something ends, again, what ends? Well, this feeling of being tied down is going to end. Because what comes out of it, the new thing, what starts is great, right? Thankfulness and giving and kindness, inner strength, self-esteem, confidence. Great stuff. And then you have lots of options, lots of things coming in the next months. Okay, Anna? Thank you. I do appreciate it. Beautiful Aries, do you see me moving before the year is over? You're having a hard time finding one place. I'm guessing a place. Yes. You're welcome, Anna. I'm glad to do it for you. He's a bit on a downer today. He received a letter from the hospital inviting him in on Wednesday for investigations. We think they suspect the cancer has spread, but I'm trying not to think of it. All right. Chanel, what the heck? You almost went to jail. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. All right. Oh Lord, have mercy. Chanel, you kill me. Sometimes you're killing me. I will be moving. By the way, I will be moving. So there is going to be a time where I am going to have to take a few days off to move and get all set up and get internet and get all that stuff going on. So there will be a time that I will be away for a few days to move myself. All right. Beautiful Aries. Be strong, right? Be strong. Just remember that. I do see moving. I see movement here. Of course, the Eight of Wands is all about movement. It's all about transforming or changing things. And of course, that's what you're looking to do, right? You're looking to change your residence. You're looking to change your view of the world from a new place. The Ten of Pentacles says you'll be very prosperous. You'll be very happy. And, it's going to be good. I think that is going to be a wonderful thing. I think you will feel restored. You'll feel really like things are getting better. And things are moving in the right direction for you. And, with justice, with the justice card here, I don't see anything bad with that. I just see that this is maybe something to do with a lawyer for a new place that you have to get to do paperwork, or real estate agents, or even a landlord if you are renting. It's absolutely it's a good thing. This is a good thing. It's showing me that there is something going on with this move. So I definitely think there is moving going on, and I think it's going to be just like you say by the end of the year. I am hopeful for you. Beautiful Aries, you are strong. Stay strong. You are strong. Right. Whoa, Chanel. What the heck? His ex showed up at your house? Oh, Lord have mercy. Holy moly. Oh, boy. Ladies and Night Reader, you went off. Not just ladies. I'm listening, I'm reading this stuff. I am paying attention. Oh, Anya, I hope things work out for him. I really do hope things work out for your dad. I think about him, and I'm hoping that things are okay. Oh, gosh. It's okay. I know. Sometimes, some days, I just feel like one of the ladies, don't I? I just kind of ease into the woodwork and nobody realizes I'm here. I'm just the guy that's talking. All right, Blue Nile, how does S feel after what you said to him? Wow, how does he feel? Yeah, absolutely, Anya, always. I know how important, of course, everything is, and that would be silly if it wasn't important. I shouldn't even say something stupid like that, because that is dumb. But I understand how serious it is. Maybe that's what I was really looking for. I understand how serious it is, and I do care, and I do hope that things work for the best. And we'll see. We'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. That's all, right? You move forward with what you have. All right. We don't have to bail you out, right, Chanel? Arizona is a long drive for me. I cannot get there in time to bail you out. All right. So you don't know, so you cried today. You cried after you talked to this person, S, and because he is very frustrating. And he upset you by the way he talked to your friend. That was just the topping, right? That was the icing on the cake. Yeah. So now you feel alone. Now you feel like, okay, I really have to think about things. Oh, thank you, Aries Empress. Post your question up and I will... Oh, I see it. Never mind. I see your question. Thank you. All right, no bail. Good, Chanel. So yeah, I think you are in a mode now where you just have to think about everything. You really have to think about what's the best way for you to move forward with this person, with S. Right? Use your intuitions. Yeah, you were frustrated. You said things in anger. You probably said some really harsh things in anger, because that's what happens. It happens. It does happen. Unfortunately, right? But, you know, he has to understand. He has not been the person that is being nice. He's not being nice to people. He is not being the person that you were, that he has been, even, right? Yeah, you kept it classy, but it does not mean you weren't mad. It doesn't mean you weren't mad. Use your intuitions. You got to have a little bit of patience now, right? You said your piece. Now you got to give him some time, because now he's thinking back, and he's going back in his mind right now, and he's thinking to himself, oh my gosh, look what I'm doing. I am screwing this stuff up. I am screwing all this stuff up. And what can I do to get back to where things were? How can I get back to the person and the way that things were before I started doing stuff? Before he started talking behind people's backs. I think he is now feeling very, very bad. He feels very stressed and anxious. I think his mind is racing, just trying to process everything that you said. I don't think it was a very short conversation. I think there was some time put into this. I don't think it was, just here it is, this is it, boom, gone. I think you really kind of let it all go. And that's all right. Sometimes you need that. But I gotta say, here you are. You will be able to achieve happiness. You'll be able to do that. Right now, he's not. He is not happy. He's upset. He is just, he just doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. His mind is racing. He's regretting all the things he's done. And you're moving forward in a happy way, right? You're moving forward in a good way. So, remember that. There you go. You said you need him to go. Well, there you go. Leave him. Leave him here. And go on and complete your life without him in it. Make it happy. Make it time for you. Make it about you and not about him. And the heck with him. You said your piece at least. You got to say what you wanted. And well, that was the most important part. All right, folks, the free portion of the show is over. I do have a donation though, and of course, Aries Empress. Like I always say, right? Donations take priority, and donations guarantee a reading. So here I am, still here to do your reading. And I do really appreciate your donation. I appreciate your generosity. Thank you. All right. So, Aries Empress, what is Drew the Aries? Oh, I'm an Aries too. What's Drew the Aries' intentions with you? He's an Aries as well. We're all Aries. We have beautiful Aries here too. She's here. All beautiful Aries. So you are quite welcome. And let's see, what is Drew's intentions? Now, I do know that us Aries people can be a little bit hard-headed at times. Just a wee bit hard-headed. Right? Just a little. Best sign ever. There you go. I know. People will argue, but they don't realize. It's the first sign. When you go through the zodiac, it's the first sign. Aries. Although it is not first alphabetically. That would be Aquarius. All right. So, Drew's intentions. Oh my. I have to say that Drew is he's really trying to draw you in by tempting you with things. And some of those things may not be exactly the truth. They may not be completely true, right? Maybe there's a little exaggeration in some of the things he's telling you because he wants you to draw you into a relationship or draw you into at least a friendship that can turn into a relationship. I think I will say that he does want to do that. He wants to plant the seeds to grow this relationship with you, but I think he's just going about it in the wrong way, right? This is never the way to go. Lying, okay? And I'm not calling him a liar. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think he's embellishing a little bit just to make himself look better, and you'll be like, oh, wow, oh, you're a doctor? Well, no, he's not really a doctor, but you know what I mean, right? See, he doesn't have to do it, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know that he doesn't have to do it. That's the thing. He doesn't realize it. He just doesn't realize that he doesn't have to do this embellishment to have a relationship with you. But he wants one. He does want a relationship with you. Again, he wants to plant the seed of the relationship now and watch the relationship grow. He wants the relationship to grow. He wants to hold on to you so that you will stay with him. He wants to do everything he can to hold on to you. And again, that's kind of why I think he just embellishes a little bit. Right? The Two of Swords, you just have to take control. Take control. Tell him. Just tell him, hey, listen, I really like you, and we'll just, why don't we start dating? Right? Why don't we just start dating? That's all you got to do, right? I know it sounds so easy, and it's not easy, and it's difficult, and it's but maybe if you just take control of the situation, you have the confidence to do it. I think so. And you have the passion, right? It takes passion to do it. And that's what you have. So take control over the situation. Let him know how you feel. Let him know that you like him. That'll make him feel really good. And that will make this go away. That'll make this go away, this embellishment stuff. Because if he knows that you like him, then he doesn't have to worry about that. Right? It's all about sharing and kindness and what you give to each other, right? It's a 50-50 thing. Dating, relationships, marriages, everything. It's 50-50. You have to give, you have to take. Everybody's got to, both sides have to give. And well, I just think that you could take the driver's seat. You can be in control. And I think that would really help the situation. And because I think his intentions are exactly what you want. He wants the relationship. He wants to hold on to you. I'm looking right now and you said, is he talking to other women? No, he's not. I do not see that. I don't think the devil card, this is temptation. Yes, this is betrayal and stuff like that. A lot of times I'm not getting that from this reading. All right. I don't see where there's anybody else that he's talking to. I just think it's, this is just it's just exaggeration, a little bit of exaggeration, Okay. Oh, maybe he makes $30,000 a year and he tells you, oh, I make $40,000 a year. Well, you don't really know because you are just starting out. So you're not looking at his paychecks or his bank account or anything crazy like that, right? So, so you don't know. You don't know that that's absolutely the truth or not the truth, but it's just embellished a little bit. Maybe that'll impress you more. Well, he doesn't realize that he doesn't have to impress you more. You already like him. You're already in on this. So I'm not saying it's all about money either. That was just an example, I swear. But, it could be anything. Like I said, he could tell you he's a doctor, but he's not a doctor. Maybe he's only a nurse, right? Or he could tell you he is the head of something, but he's really not. He's only a worker and there's somebody that's there. So it's nothing. It's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to fret over. You guys, he wants what you want. And I just think you can take control of the situation. All right. So let me take a quick look, see if I have any other donations. And I do not. So thank you so much again, Aries Empress, for your donation and your generosity. I do appreciate it. And thanks for being here. I hope you all had a good time. I do appreciate, like I said, everyone being here. I know I didn't get to everybody's questions, and I know that I was a little long-winded tonight, and I'm sorry about that. It was quite a day for me, so a little hopped up and a little bit on edge, and kind of got to calm down now. Got to go relax, get some food, and relax. Whew. All right, I think I did the whole show without taking a breath. Just saying. Yeah. All right. I will see you. No, don't worry about doing more. Never apologize for a donation. I appreciate everything. Everything. Anything you can give is greatly appreciated. So, all right. I will talk to you all tomorrow night. And that sounds good. I will see you then. Thank you for being here, everyone. Good night.